Hi, welcome to Talking Tech. I'm your host, Marcus Yam, and with the launch of the Raptor Lake family, that's the 13th gen Intel Core processors for both mobile and desktop, we're here at CES 2023. Check out the latest and greatest PCs packing this powerful processor. Joining me today is George from MSI to show me about what's new. George, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, of course. Thanks for having us.
Tell me what you do.
Yeah, so I work for the US marketing team. Specifically, I focused on our desktops.
Great. We got a desktop right here, so let's jump right into it. What's new?
Definitely. So this is our CES honorary award winner, our latest and greatest in the Trident lineup, which is the MEG Trident X2. What's cool about this one, it's a very compact chassis, but it features top-of-the-line components. So in this system, we have a Intel i9 3900KF. So you get 8 performance cores, 16 efficiency cores.
That's what I'm wearing right here, by the way. That's the die.
And it can turbo boost up to 5.8 gigahertz. So it's really amazing, really powerful. Of course, we pair it with an Intel Z790 chipset motherboard with PCIe Gen 5. And to top it all off, we have an RTX 4090 graphics card inside this little chassis.
Super beefy.
Yeah.
Okay, I can't take my eyes off of what you have on the screen going here.
Sure, so that's one of the main features of this desktop here is we've actually added a touchscreen here. We call it the HMI 2.0. The cool thing about it is obviously you can configure it. There's many different features you can do. You can set shortcuts for programs you want to launch on the go, configure your volume settings, music, free up some RAM if you want. My favorite feature is that it has OSD control, so there's no more fidgeting at the back of your monitor if you want to change some settings. You can just do it right on your desktop with a few clicks. And you know, that's one of the features we're trying to add to many of our desktops in order to give more convenience to gamers.
Is this interfacing with the BIOS itself, or is there some software that's got to go through Windows in order to make this work?
It does have to go through Windows. There's actually a connection that goes from the monitor to the desktop through USB. At the moment, there's a few compatible ones, such as this one, but we're looking to expand that further.
Cool. Any other cool features to the case? I see, you got a lot of, mesh panels here for cooling.
Definitely. So, like I said, it has top-of-the-line parts, and with i9 and a 4090, you definitely need good cooling. And with such a compact chassis, we had to get a little creative. So in the system, we actually have the graphics card mounted upside down, so that the fans are facing upwards. We have what we call an air baffle design, which actually connects to the graphics card and tunnels in air to really draw in air into the system and exhaust it. Pairing with that for the CPU, we actually have a 280 millimeter radiator inside. So it's very beefy and with great cooling as well.
Very, very cool. Pardon the pun. I'm probably going to use that a couple more times today. Any other desktops you want to check out?
Sure, if you want to take a look, we have a very similar spec one with i9 and 4090, but it's geared more for the DIY enthusiast, and just has a ton of great features for upgradability and access down the line.
George, that's super cool. Thanks for spending time with me and Talking Tech.
Yeah, thanks for having us. Thanks for coming by, and hope to see you again.
I'm joined by Jordan from MSI. Jordan, thanks for joining me. Can you tell me a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, so I am the Associate Product Marketing Manager here at MSI, and I'm mostly focused on the laptop side.
All right, let's get right to it. Of course, our headline processor for CES is the HX series. I love the 13980HX. That's kind of the one that's taken a lot of that technology from our desktop and put it in the most powerful laptops. I love it because it's got 24 cores, 32 threads. It will handle anything you can throw at it. So I'm excited for you to show kind of the thing that shows off our chip the best.
Yeah. So two of the laptops that we have over here for our gaming side, we have our Titan GT77HX, and then we also have our Raider G78HX. So Titan, of course, it's the top of the line performance that we have here. Of course, it comes with a 1390HX series processor, but it also comes with like the 40 series graphics cards as well. So 3 of the coolest things I would like to mention about like the Titan is that we actually have a mini LED 4K 144 Hz refresh rate display. This is one of the exclusive ones that we have currently with the AUO manufacturer. And also, this uses the Cherry MX mechanical switch keyboards as well. And one of the other cool things is that we actually have a shear pipe design this year to really help efficiently cool like the CPU, GPU, and also as well as the VRAM. So both of these laptops actually include that kind of heat pipe design to really push out the performance of the chips and making sure that this is the one one of the more powerful ones out there.
Yeah, cooling's so important because that's how we're able to sustain higher clock frequencies for longer. So that makes sense for system performance.
Yeah.
You got the Raider over here?
Yeah, of course, yeah. Okay. So for the Raider, we have a new matrix light bar. So you can see that it has this like more retro like RGB lighting, I would say. I think a lot of people really love this kind of design. We used to have a more panoramic like light bar, but we really wanted to keep something a little bit new for us.
Yeah, the previous generation, it was, you couldn't see all the, the lights in there. It was more opaque, but it was like, you could see what's going on. Is this the same type of lighting, but you've just made it clear?
So it is kind of similar to the same lighting. However, it's more of individual bars inside of it. So last year it was more like a translucent one whole thing, but this time it's more, we wanted to make it more real, like maybe more retro tech, but at the same time it's also new. I think something we haven't seen before yet. So I think our ID design team did a very good job on that. We still have our RGB keyboard with new translucent WASD keys, and as well as we have multiple like refresh rate displays. So we have like UHD Plus, and we also have QHD Plus with 240 hertz.
Right. Mentioned cooling, of course, and there's this very cool cooler that you have kind of out of the chassis to show us what actually goes on inside to keep things cool. You mind walking us through?
Yeah, so
where this kind of fits in and kind of what's effective about it?
Yeah, so this one is our Raider's cooling. So the newest things is that we use this chair pipe design. So the CPU and the GPU has some of the heat pipes that are going through it that goes across from both sides. This way it allows you to, let's say, if you're using something a little bit more multitask oriented and who needs CPU power more, and we don't really need the GPU, then we could use that same heat pipe to kind of like cool it off even more. But one of the other things is that we have one dedicated heat pipe for like the VRAM. So a lot of people that are playing video games and everything, we really wanted to make sure that we could cool down everything efficiently, and as well as having these two massive fans here to help really cool down all the heat things in here, because we know that performing at very high end levels, you really want to get all the heat out as much as you can. So yeah, this actually really just fits in here. Massive, yeah. Nice. We really wanted to just yoink this out to have everyone look at this.
I like it. Yeah, you can actually see where the fans blow out.
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right, well, pardon the pun, but very cool. Thanks for talking tech, Jordan. Appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much.
Hi, Ann. Tell me who you are and what you do.
Yeah, I'm Ann. I'm from MSI Notebook Marketing.
Great. Yeah. I just had a look at the gaming laptops with the new Intel HX series processor, which are fantastic for gamers. But I know that MSI has something for creators as well with the same power of the processors. Can you tell me what's new here?
Yeah, so we have a Creator Z17 HX and also the Creator Z16, which is a 16-inch of a Creator. So we have two sizes of the Creators of it, so with the HX processor and the RTX 4060 graphics card.
So great stuff for creators. Of course, got that 24 cores, 32 threads from the HX processor. And I noticed that you wanted to show me something that's kind of cool about the pen of all things.
Yeah, so it actually can write as like a normal pen here, and you also can directly switch to screen. Yeah.
So from notebook to notebook without having to put down your pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
So one pen.
Pretty cool. Obviously, I know that MSI has a lot of new Evo laptops. We have a new Evo spec for 13th gen, so
let's just check it out here.
Now, I know we've got the full processor lineup. We have the H series processors, 13th gen H series processors, as well as the P. But point out to me, actually, first of all, let's clarify, these are all Evo laptops.
Yes, it is all Evo. Yeah. So this is actually the two 14-inch and 16-inch is with H processor, but it's still Evo laptops.
So H processors, I think that one's got 14 cores. This one has 10 cores.
Yes.
And these two have the P processor with 12 cores.
Yeah, so this is actually our flagship model of this year. So this is the Prestige 13 Evo. So you can feel how lightweight it is.
This is just quite light. What is the chassis made of?
Yeah, it's a magnesium aluminum alloy. So
magnesium aluminum alloy.
You can feel it's not like plastic-ish.
Yeah, and it's pretty rigid. There's no flex in it.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Yes, and also the battery life is 75-watt battery.
75-watt battery, so good battery life.
Yeah, you can check out the I/O ports here too. So
yeah, it's such a thin laptop, and you have USB-A, micro SD, full-size HDMI, and two Thunderbolts.
Yeah.
And headphone jack, of course.
Yes, and we have two colors of it. It's white, and we also have a carbon gray.
Carbon gray.
Options, yeah.
Very cool. Great looking. All right, I love it. And 16 by 10, another one of my favorites.
Yeah, that is a trend, right?
Yeah. All right, and well, thank you so much for showing me this. Look great.
Thank you.